Man, Izzy Genie, aka Yap a Lot World here. Back at it again with another video, man. Back at it again with another video type shit. And in this video, we finna be talking about a recurring theme in 2024. It's like whoever wrote the script for 2024 repeated the same theme and same topic over and over again because they couldn't come up with new shit. You feel what I'm saying? We're talking about pedophilia or all the PDF files, because it seems like 2024 was really the year of the PDF files and really pedophilia. And Cenat's ex-cameraman Chris is no stranger to this, because apparently a few months ago he actually got exposed for sexting a 17-year-old while he was either 20 or 21.
For those who don't know, my cameraman Chris, the nigga that helped me with mad of my streams, mad of my tech shit, mad of my shit, apparently nigga, it's not even apparent, nigga, it's here clear as fucking day. In 2021 just got caught talking to a minor who was 17 years old, and it's just fucking annoying when shit happen and shit come my fucking name every time, bro. I get connected in situations. Come and relax, bro. Apparently in 2021, this nigga was caught talking to somebody that's not the age of consent. Nigga, it gets bad because she lied about her age. She said she was 19. She lied about her age. She ended up saying her age. Said she was 17. Right at that moment, you're supposed to stop texting. Right at that moment, you're supposed to drop all conversation. Anything that's below the age of consent, you're not supposed to talk to them. It is not cool. You're not supposed to talk to them. You're not supposed to do anything. You're not supposed to engage in any
So as you can tell, Kai was getting really emotional, and he even started crying a little bit, and he really just don't fuck with that shit. And it really hurt him because Chris was really there from the beginning, and he really helped Kai get to where he was at. And he was fucking with him for a minute now, and Kai really does not fuck with that shit. And Chris doing that just really makes Kai look bad. So Kai just had to cut him off completely, and he had to completely stop doing business with him. Now, according to an article that explained it well, it said Cenat was overcome with emotion while addressing his former cameraman's inappropriate communication with an underage girl. On Tuesday, July 30th, the popular streamer shared his reaction to being informed that his former collaborator, allegedly named Chris, had knowingly sexted a 17-year-old girl after being made aware of her age. Now, during the broadcast, Cenat disassociated himself from the culprit, whom he says helped him build his platform and play a significant role in his success thus far. So yeah, Chris played a big role in getting Kai to where he is, and he did a lot of work behind the scenes. So this shit really hurt Kai because he was really locked in with this nigga, you feel what I'm saying? But he also revealed that the victim, who is now 19, she was 17 at the time, reached out to him personally with evidence that backs up her claims against the man. So this happened back in 2021, but it just popped up in 2024 July. So I guess she waited 3 years to come back and get him. What I don't understand about these PDF file situations is, why does the victim sometimes, I'm not what's it called, I'm not defending Chris, but I'm saying, why do the victims wait until like someone gets famous or someone gets successful to bring them down? Why is she now bringing him down 3 years later? So yeah, these text messages between Chris and the girl are actually leaked. So let's read them right now. There's like two sides, so there's like a left side and a right side. So I'm assuming the left side happened before the right side. So we finna read the left side first. And it's freaky as hell. Like, this nigga was on timing, you feel what I'm saying? So he said, like, I could just imagine rubbing my, you feel what I'm saying, on you feel what I'm saying? I'll put my whole, you know what I'm saying, down your throat right now. Just pick your leg up and put you in your side. Just slowly F you while I choke you. No joke, my dish hard as fuck right now just for you. I'm so effing hard. What the fuck? What you going to do about it? You will let me, you like right now? Cat probably dumb wet, is it? Like, this nigga was on some freaky shit, nigga. This nigga a hornball. Like, he was on timing. Like, what was the conversation before this? Like, how did he even meet her? And like, this nigga like quadruple million texted her, you feel what I'm saying? So then on the right side, was on Instagram. So the left was iMessage and the right was on Instagram DMs. He said, I wasn't kidding. I actually want to get to know you. And then she responded, oh, LMFAO, you cool? But respectfully, I'm actually 17. My friends told me to say I'm 19, but I gotta let you know the truth. So she actually lied to him and told him that she was 19. So he was texting her all that freaky shit, thinking that she was 19. So it would have been perfectly legal. Still a little weird though, because he's on some horny ass shit. But it would have been completely legal because he was like 20 or 21. And if she was 19, that would be perfectly fine. But she was actually 17 instead of 19. But the good thing is, she actually ended up telling him her real age. So after she told him her real age, he said, nah, that's crazy. I respect you for telling me that though, no cap. And she said, yeah, I didn't want to do you like that. And he said, you cool though, good vibes, LOL. I was actually serious though if he was 19. LMFAO, oh, you had me confused though. What you mean? And this is where it cuts off, but you can see an arrow because apparently he still kept going after already knowing her age. So that's actually extremely cooked. Like, he knew she was 17, but he just kept going and kept talking to her and trying to spit game, which is obviously illegal, and that's some PDF file activity. Now, fast forward to the end of November 2024, and bro has spawned back in to tell his side of the story. He started off the video talking about some, I know you guys been wondering why I've been gone or why I haven't did this or did that. Well, people in the comments was talking about some, nah, we wasn't wondering at all. Or bro brought this back onto himself. Bro reminded everybody what he did. But he actually made a full response to it. And the whole video is 9 minutes long. So I'm finna play y'all the whole video. And you can skip through it, you can watch it. But I'm finna play it.
I know y'all probably wondering what took me so long to make this video. But reality is, like, when everything happened, it happened in a way where, like, it caught me by surprise to the point where, like, I literally was packing. I was setting up the U-Haul stream that day, and literally I get a text about it, because I don't even be on Twitter or none of that. Like, I get a text about it. I'm reading everything that's being said about me. I'm like, bro, what is going on right now? Like, I don't know how to feel, like, none of that, right? So I literally just get in my car and drive to the apartment I was staying at. And yeah, I literally just put myself into a ball and laid on the couch and just read everything that was being said about me. Watched the videos about everything. Like, I don't know, it was a very, very, very dark time for me, at least. I ain't know how to feel. I ain't know what to say. I ain't know anything. I don't know. It was personally scary. Like, one of the worst things that I've ever been through. But like I said, I'm here to just quickly state my side of everything, and I don't know, kind of help you guys understand what actually happened from my point of view. Because I don't know, I personally can't live with the fact that the world, the internet and the world, in a sense, thinks I'm this predator, and I'm not at all. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna try to keep it as short and to simple as possible, and straight to the point. As for the situation, at the time, I was 21 years old and she was 17 years old. And I understand why you guys were frustrated and upset that was even like a thing. But it took me a while to understand that, like, until I say my side, y'all won't understand what actually happened. So, yeah, basically, at this time, in 2021, I'm 21 years old, and she was 17. But at the time, I was a sophomore in college and she was a freshman. So these are things that, like, at first I didn't know, but over time, like, talking to her, I got to know, right? So it changed like my mindset about talking to her, if that makes sense. Like, she was in college, we were both in college, she was just a grade under me. I didn't see a problem with me talking to her, right? I graduated high school at 19 years old, right? So it's not like I was in college and I was struggling to freaking pass classes. No, like I was following my course the way I was supposed to follow my course. So it was like, even the people around me in my classes were younger than me. Like, that's just how it was. Like, so I didn't see a problem with me talking to her because of the fact that she was in college. And obviously, came around to bite me in the ass. But I came to understand that, that happening isn't what defines me, but what I do after is. So I wanted to just simply explain to y'all that, like, that's literally the only reason I continued talking to her at all, was because of the fact that we were both in college. I was literally like, if I'm not mistaken, that semester is literally the semester that I dropped out of college. Like, I was like, okay, there's no point of me being in college, like, at all. Like, I'm signed up for these classes and I'm failing all of them. Like, there's no point. It's time for me to get out. But it was like, I don't know, it was a lot going on in my life at that time. Like, I had a lot of decisions to make, and I made a poor one for my career. Ended up, like I said, coming around to bite me in the ass. But that being said, as for Kai, I think you know that I didn't intend to try and hurt nobody, and that's never been my character. I've worked my ass off to get to where I was at, and I think that's what hurts the most, is the fact that I lost something that I put in the most work I've ever put in my life, for everything to just disappear over something that I was just too dumb and young to understand what was actually going on. But yeah, I don't know, it kind of hurt even more, because like, that dynamic we have, you, me, and Bree, it was like a family, and I think we all know that. So there wasn't a place that I didn't go that I didn't like shine light on what we did together. It was just a great feeling of being able to do something great with people you actually care about. And I don't know, it hurt that was taken from me. And in a way, I gotta blame myself, because I took it from myself in a way too. But that being said, working for Kai only helped me learn new things and become a better person. I've done things that, like, I've never thought I'd be able to do. For example, 7 days in, that was all me, no questions but from anyone. That was all me. I made sure it happened. We had 4 days. We had 4 days to put 7 days in together with no plan of how it was gonna happen. But it happened perfectly. Probably one of the best productions we've had tech-wise ever. And I did it with no one's help. It was just me. So I don't know. And by just me, I don't wanna make it seem like I didn't have people helping me, but just me, as in Kai didn't have to ask no questions. Bree didn't have to ask no questions. No one had to ask no questions. And that's really how it was for a lot of things. No one had to ask any questions, because I just got things done. And when things went wrong, I always had a solution. Why? Because when things went wrong, I'd always figure out why it went wrong, and I always had backup for everything. Because it was just, that's what I love to do. that's literally what I love to do. That's what brought my happiness. And I feel like that's what kept me from talking for so long, is the fact that I was hurt. Like, I was genuinely just hurt. But that being said, I just want to say thank you to those that took the time to, like, reach out and make sure I was okay. I know I haven't responded to anyone. I haven't talked to anyone. But I've seen messages, good and bad. And for those that have been good, I want to say thank you to those. Thank you for being thoughtful and understanding that a mistake doesn't define someone. And yeah, that being said, I will leave all my work contacts below. Anyone that needs help, stream setups, streaming, IRL streaming, whatever it may be, feel free to contact me below. And yeah, we can work, we can figure something out. But yeah, I'm tired of keeping my head down. Like, I've always been somebody that, like, is just ready to work. So I'm ready to work. And yeah, I'm tired of holding my head down.
And yeah, I know that was an absolute yap session. And for those of you who skipped through it or just not reading all that, because me personally, I'm not reading all that, and I'm not trying to hear a pedophile talk for that long. So I looked up a summary online, and shout out to Bill's YouTube. He's another commentary YouTuber who makes fire videos. On his community post, he summarized basically what happened. So what happened in the video is that Cenat's old cameraman finally responded with a terrible excuse. He says, "The world thinks I'm this predator, but I'm not." According to him, he was a sophomore in college, 21 years old, and she was a freshman in college, 17 years old. Since he graduated high school at 19 years old, he didn't see a problem with it because everyone in his class was younger than him. Basically, based on this video, he's not sorry for his actions. He's sorry he ruined his career. So yeah, it's basically cooked. He was 21 years old and she was 17 years old, my nigga. It don't matter what the fuck the grades are. It don't matter if she's still a college student or whatever. You're 21, she's 17. You shouldn't be messaging a 17-year-old. So yeah, this nigga's cooked, barbecued, and baked. And I'm sure that no one's gonna want to work with him and tap in with him after this because he's trying to find another job. But anyways, let me know what you think about the situation. Should he be forgiven? Is he cooked? Is he barbecued? Is he deep fried? As always, make sure to like the video, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications if you haven't already. And stay tuned for more uploads. Don't you go nowhere.